Hi guys, welcome back. How are you doing today? So this video is another one of those like fragrance videos, but today I'm going to show you the fragrances I'm not going to repurchase, even though I actually like them. So not too much hate today or anything like that. I'm going to show you the fragrances I do enjoy, I do like. Some of them I actually even love a bit, but for a certain reason I'm not going to repurchase any of those. So if you'd like to find out what fragrances are these, keep watching. So the first fragrance I'm going to talk about is Hugo Boss, and this is the scent Private Accord. I know that you might be thinking that the reason why I'm not going to purchase it is the bad performance. Personally, on me, this actually lasts quite long. I mean, not as long as you would probably expect from an eau de parfum, but maybe, I don't know, like 3 to 4 hours. And I don't really mind respraying, so I'm just like easy like that. I don't really mind respraying. So the performance is not the reason here. The reason is the fact that I don't really find this scent sexy, and this is what I was actually hoping for. This is like a gorgeous, like cacao and mandarin kind of scent. It's really pretty. It's really like cozy to me. I find it very like cozy, very comforting. I don't find it sexy. I don't really find it that I don't know, interesting to be wearing this outside. So what I usually do with this fragrance, I wear it at home, when I want to chill, when I just, when I go to bed. But I actually use all sorts of fragrances at home, so I don't think I need like a dedicated fragrance for like home use. So I don't really see the reason for me to repurchase it. I like it. I like it so much I'm going to use it up. I'm not going to get rid of that. But yeah. This just doesn't really make sense for me to buy a fragrance I'm only going to use at home. The next scent is Flora Botanica by Balenciaga. So this fragrance is definitely more of an acquired taste. I mean, I had to kind of use it quite a lot to decide if I like it or not. At first it was like, nah. And then like with time I started to like it even more. Now I actually really like it. The problem I have with it just does not seem to match my personality. Whenever I wear it, it seems to me like this is like another person's scent. This just doesn't really smell like me. This is like a really interesting kind of take on rose, like a fresh rose with some green notes, but those green notes are like not your like regular green notes. It's like cannabis. I think there's some mint in here. It's almost a little bit like peppery to me. Again, I like it. I like it. It's growing on me like with every single time I actually use it. I like it a little bit more, but still it does not smell like me. So yeah, I'm going to play with it for a bit. This is I think this is 30 mils. Still, I don't really use it that often, so it'll probably last me for a couple of years, but once it's gone, it's gone. I'm not going to repurchase it. So next up we have Burberry Hair, and this is the scent that is considered to be a dupe for Baccarat Rouge. I mean, I know that many people actually say so. I know many YouTubers think it's almost identical. To me, it's not. I'm not saying they're wrong. The fragrances are very individual thing, and nobody should be able to tell us like how we should feel about a fragrance. To me, it's not similar. It's not a sister. It's like maybe a very distant cousin at best. This scent is, it does have like a slight resemblance to Baccarat Rouge, but this is not enough for me to even say that this was inspired by the Baccarat Rouge or anything like that. This is like a very girly, fruity, a little bit floral scent. It does not have that sophistication of the original Baccarat Rouge. It's perfect for summer, perfect for spring, I would say. I don't really find anything like extremely exciting about this scent. It's nice. It's nice, I like it, I use it here and there, but I have so many fragrances that I just prefer to this one. So honestly, there's no point for me to buy another bottle once this one is gone. And probably it's not going to be gone for a long time anyway. So yeah, another one that I'm not going to repurchase. So next up we have a fragrance I have a little bit of that like love-hate relationship with. This is Olympea by Paco Rabanne, and this is the original one. So I don't know what to tell you. If I just sniff it straight out of the bottle, I actually really like it. I like how it smells. And then I sprayed on my body, and on my skin it actually smells the same. I can't really say that my skin actually changes the composition or something like that. No, it smells the same, but it just doesn't give me anything. I mean, this fragrance just doesn't make me feel anything. It's just, it's there. I don't know how to better explain it, because honestly, I kind of like it, but I just don't get anything from it. It is sexy, but it's not like, I don't feel sexy when I wear it. I honestly don't know how to describe my attitude towards the scent, but definitely this is not something I'm going to repurchase because there are like too many doubts from my part here. I did find a combo, like a layering combo with the scent, so I'm definitely going to use it up. But honestly, I don't really think it's a good idea to buy fragrances just to layer them. I mean, you kind of have to at least like the scent by itself. There's really no point of buying fragrances that you can't stand by themselves. So the next one is going to be Guerlain Mon Guerlain, and this is Eau de Toilette. So this is a gorgeous scent, but for me, Mon Guerlain Eau de Parfum Intense is just perfection. All these fragrances, like I mean, like Eau de Toilette, Eau de Parfum, like the regular version, they are like have like a very similar vibe. There are some differences obviously in intensity of particular notes there, but those fragrances are like definitely one family. And since the intense version is perfection, anything else will be like less perfect. So for me, there is no point of having another fragrance that is kind of similar, gives me like a similar vibe, and I just don't really like it as much as the intense version. Still like it, still going to use it. So this one is definitely better for spring and summer, and if this is your signature scent, then I assume that this is a good idea to have maybe both of them. But personally, I don't think I need it. So yeah. So the next two are Jo Malone Colognes. These are the regular ones with the ivory stick hair, and the reason is, well, not the performance, not the lasting power, it's just the fact that I don't think I like the colognes. You know, the composition is like quite lightweight, and I mean, you kind of have to like it. I think it's generally quite likable, but for me, I kind of expect a little bit more from my fragrances. So I have two fragrances I really like here. This is Poppy and Barley, and this is a gorgeous like floral composition, but with a twist. It has this like this interesting like barley note in it. And that makes that makes it really, really pretty, but I just don't use it, you know, I don't use it. When I just spray it on my skin, it feels like it's not me, and it doesn't really give me much satisfaction, to be honest. Then I have this one, which is Wood Sage and Sea Salt, and I honestly love this one. I even love it on my skin. The problem is, I don't really use it as much as I probably should. So yeah, I mean, I kind of thought that maybe I'm going to use this like in summertime, but I really don't. I usually just grab for something else, so I don't think it makes sense for me to buy any more of those colognes. I do love the black bottle ones, they're just amazing, and I'm definitely going to buy some more of these, but the regular colognes, they just I don't really think they're just working that amazingly with my skin chemistry and my personality. So yeah, no more of these. So next fragrance is a difficult one for me because I actually love it. I absolutely love this one. This is Scandale, the original one from Jean-Paul Gaultier, and this is a gorgeous honey scent. The only reason why I'm not going to repurchase this one is that I recently purchased the Scandale by Night version, and boy, it's amazing. I mean, as much as I love this one, keep dropping things, sorry. As much as I love this one, the Scandale by Night is like a little bit more refined version of the scent. A little bit more refined, a little bit more complex. I do prefer the dry down there. They're both like quite heavy on honey, so they give me a similar vibe. And you know, I have to be in a mood for that vibe. This is not my everyday fragrance. It's not my like a signature fragrance that I use all the time. I have to be in a mood. And since I slightly prefer the flanker, I don't really see the need for me having both of those bottles. I mean, I have both of them, but once this one is gone, I don't think I'll be repurchasing it anymore. I'll just repurchase the by night version. Okay guys, two last fragrances. I'm going to talk about them together. I'll explain why in a minute. So we have A Good Girl by Karina Herrera. This is the original one. And we have Azzaro Wanted Girl. So yeah, two quite interesting bottles. Why am I not going to repurchase these? I do like these compositions, but guys, I am so fed up with this concoction of like orange blossom and like some sweet gourmandish notes. There are so many of them recently, and I have so many fragrances that are composed out like that. And you know, some of them are more original to the others. These ones, they don't really seem to be that interesting to me anymore. I liked them, but I'm just a little bit fed up with this kind of vibe. So obviously these are not identical, but they give me a similar kind of vibe. I used to prefer Karina Herrera a little bit more over this one. Now I think I enjoy the Wanted Girl a little bit more. Here we have Dulce de Leche. Here I think we have some caramel notes. They're both like very pretty, very sexy, very yummy. It's a little bit too much, you know. I'm a little bit bored, and I don't think I will want to repurchase any of these in the nearest future. So yeah, there you go. These are all the fragrances I actually like, but I'm not going to repurchase. What do you think? Please let me know down in the comments below what you think about those fragrances I mentioned today. Are some of these maybe your staples? Do you maybe dislike some of them? I would love to know your thoughts. Also, please let me know if there are some fragrances that you actually like and not going to repurchase, and why. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like to see some more fragrance content, check those videos actually on my left side at the moment. I'm going to see you very soon in my next video. Take care. Bye.